India and Pakistan disproved these two assumptions. And also, it came across that um, Pakistan launched that operation without adequate forethought, of course, but on the assumption that since it was nuclear armed, then India's reaction would be muted, or maybe India would just swallow that occupation of its territory. But at the end of the day, it turned out that nuclear weapons or no nuclear weapons, no country will tolerate the occupation of its territory by anybody. So that's exactly what happened. But the redeeming feature of this little conflict was that both sides showed great forbearance. That India did whatever it needed to do, it mobilized its forces to recover its territory. And then the order from the government of India to the forces was that they are not to cross the boundary, the border between India and Pakistan, the designated border. So they didn't, in spite of great provocation. We used air power, but again, the Air Force also observed this not crossing of the boundary limitation placed on it. Similarly, the Pakistan side also, after having embarked on this misadventure, they also showed some sense by not throwing their air force or air power into the conflict. Although we mobilized and used our air power, so I think those were the lessons that came out. That um, countries will still try to use force to push their what they see as their interest to gain advantage. Um, so wars will still take place for territorial objectives. Secondly, possession of nuclear weapons will not prevent conventional or even sub-conventional wars from taking place, and and a satisfactory outcome can be arranged without crossing the nuclear red lines.